We are back here in Madden 25 with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a speed rebuild of the Houston Texans. And so if you're new around here and you don't know what a speed rebuild is, basically it's a challenge where I only get 10 minutes to make as many trades as possible to try and build up this team and win a championship in one season. And shout out to Jeromepkr for the video idea, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so before we actually get started, I figured I should make a little disclaimer, because on the Madden 24 ones that I did, there was a lot of confusion as to like how these speed rebuilds worked and stuff like that. So basically the objective is to make the best team possible for one season. It's just a one season thing. We're not building for the future. Trading all of the draft picks that I have is a must, especially the early round picks, because if I have any at the end of the 10 minutes, then it was basically value that I lost that I could have possibly traded. And then there's also the aspect of trading younger players for older players who might be higher overall, which obviously, you know, this trade doesn't make sense. Tank Dell is 81 overall, 24 years old. Obviously, he's going to develop and be a lot higher of an overall than Cortland Sutton in due time. So if this was a long-term rebuild, this trade would not make sense. But since this is a one-season thing, this is definitely a trade I would do. So there will be a lot of trades like this where it doesn't make sense because I'm trading younger players who are going to develop to be really good for older players who are higher overall. So that's just basically why I figured I should clear that up, because I noticed there was a lot of confusion on my Madden 24 ones. So that explains everything. Now I think we should go ahead and get started. So I got my timer set up right next to me, 10 minutes on the clock, and without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get us started in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock. So first things first. So what positions do we really need? I should have looked at the roster a lot more. Okay, so we're going to trade Cam Akers first. So, I mean, we could use a wide receiver that's like 85 overall or above. Tight end, we're good. Left tackle, we're good. We could use some offensive line. Yeah, we could use some offensive linemen for sure. So, okay, we could use some linebackers. What about secondary? We could use a corner, free safety. I mean, we could trade Jalen Petrie for like an 85 or above. That would be nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Rams here because I know they have Puka Nacua, who is pretty easy to get. Darius Williams, and then do they have Kevin Dotson? Yeah, they do. Okay, so is there... Okay, I should have known. Okay, so they need a left tackle. We're not trading Laramie Tunsil, so I'm not going to even worry about that. So defensive tackle. I mean, what if I did Derek Barnett and then left outside linebacker? Jacob Phillips, probably not interested in him, but we'll see. And then Jeff Okudah. I know this won't go through. I just want to see how far does it get. Okay, so if I threw in like 2 second-round picks, maybe. I mean, these picks are like projected to be late, so they... Yeah, okay. Okay, you know what? I'll take Darius Williams out of there. 2 second-round picks. Okay, yeah, this is not gonna work. Okay, so we'll go to another team. So the Bengals, I'm pretty sure, have some guards that... Oh, maybe they don't. What about the Bills? What team has like guards that are easy to get? I know Washington has Sam Cosmi, 88 overall. He's pretty easy to get. What about their center? Who's their center? 76. I don't know. What if I don't know. Should I just trade for Sam Cosmi straight up? I don't like doing that though. I like trading for multiple players at a time. We do need linebackers. So Bobby Wagner, he should be pretty easy to get. And then Jonathan Allen. Could we bag Jonathan Allen? First round pick. They need a quarterback. Left guard. Kendrick Green, throw him in. Left tackle. Do I have a backup tight end? Who's my backup tight end? I don't think they would be interested in him. What about corner? Jeff Okudah, would they be interested in him? I don't know. Let's just see. How far does this get me? I mean, that's pretty decent. I mean, I'm fine giving up 2 first-round picks if I could get like all these 3 as my controller disconnects there. So 2 first-round picks. Yeah, that's probably not going to go through. What if I did a second and a third? Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, new plan. Wow, there's 3 minutes off the board, and I have yet to make a single trade. So we need offensive line, and my picks are not like the best. So let's go to the Panthers, actually, because I know they have, yeah, Corbett, Robert Hunt. I don't need a tackle, do I? Maybe I do, because yeah, that's on one of the team needs. What's okay? Yeah, we need a right tackle, so we'll just trade for the entire Panthers offensive line here. Taylor Moton, I mean. Okay, so they need a wide receiver. What if I threw in Noah Brown, and they need a defensive tackle? So what if I did Tim Settle, and then like 2 second-round picks? Maybe this will go through. Oh, I'm over on the cap. Wow. Oh, Taylor Moton. Oh my gosh, that's a huge contract. Okay, what if I just did this? Pretty close. If I threw in a third rounder, this might go through. Probably. Close. Okay, if I throw in a fourth rounder, this will go through. So we had 2 pieces to our offensive line here that is big. However, there's 4 minutes off the clock, and that's the only trade I've made so far. So we got to really lock in. So now the question is, quarterback. Stroud is an 81. Do I hold on to Stroud? That's the question, because as much as I like Stroud, I want to win a Super Bowl, and I don't know if an 81 overall quarterback is going to get us there. So we're good at guard. Okay, we do need a tackle, though. But, you know, that is a big question mark if I can hold on to Stroud. So we need linebackers ASAP as well as a corner. So let me think. So we also could use a tackle. So who do the Bears have on the offensive line? They have Braxton Jones, but yeah, he's gonna be way too hard to get. Trent Brown, yeah, he's gonna be pretty hard to get. Well, actually, let's just throw out an offer. Let's see. Yeah, shouldn't have even tried. That's just wasting time. Okay, Orlando Brown. Actually, what we could do, Orlando Brown, and then Jeromepkr, and then, oh, they don't have Awuzie anymore. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, Trey Hendrickson. I could trade Will Anderson for Trey Hendrickson, because he's at 83. Yeah, that actually might be the move. So let's see. Oh, I'm over the salary cap. Oh, okay, so take Cam Akers out, and then this guy will. Okay, come on. There's got to be someone that I could trade that has like, okay, Jeff Okudah. Okay, yeah, I'm fine trading multiple first round picks if that's what I got to do. 2 first rounders for this. Will it go through? And there we go. Maybe I could have gotten away with not giving up an extra first there. But I mean, we got Trey Hendrickson and we improved this team. So I mean, I'll take it. So I need to clear up some cap space desperately. Okay, so Davis Mills, Case Keenum, and then this guy for a 4th rounder, 5th round pick from the Bears. Could we do it? Okay, cool. So we just had to clear up some cap space there. Had to do it. All right, so we got 3, well, just under 3. I mean, I'm stuttering. Just under 4 minutes left. What position do we need? Like, and my controller disconnects here. So we're good at running back. Wide receiver, I would like another receiver, so I might try and flip Tank Dell. We're good offensive line-wise. 100%, yeah, we're good offensive line-wise. So I'll trade Juice Scruggs. Defensive line, we're good. We could use a defensive tackle. Linebacker, we're good. Corner, we could use a corner. So we still have 1 more first-round pick to work with, and as well as 2 seconds. So what I think I'll do here is the Saints. Chris Olave, is he easy to get, though? He might be hard to get, but we'll try it. Eric McCoy, and then a Debo. How far does this get me? Oh, I'm over the cap. Oh my gosh. So, okay, this is going great. I'm already over the cap again. So what if I throw in Hewitt? Dude, I'm not even back over the cap. Oh my gosh. Okay, who can I trade? That's like Miles Bryant. How far does this get me? Okay, what if I just threw in my last first rounder and 2nd? Would this go through? Okay, what if I threw in the other 2nd? Dude, my controller is going to sell me. If I throw in my other 2nd round pick, would this go through? Oh, that is so close. Okay, what if I took out Juice Scruggs and I threw in that other center that I traded for? Austin Corbett, would this go through? Oh, come on. Okay, Miles Bryant, take him out. And then, I mean, what if I switched out Tank Dell for Nico Collins and then took out a 2nd rounder? Would this go through? Oh, that's so close. Okay. I'll throw in a 3rd round pick if that should move the chains enough. Okay, I guess not. Okay, I'll just do the 2nd and 4th, and I keep the 3rd rounder. Okay, it goes through. All right, we get some huge pickups there. Wow, this time has flown by. I have under 2 minutes left, so we gotta hurry up and make some moves. So, what picks do I have? I have a 3rd, 2 thirds, and a 4th. Okay, and Cam Akers, I can move him. Let's try and get a defensive tackle, actually. So, we have a minute left. Oh my gosh, I wasted so much time at the start. So, Ed Oliver, could I get Ed Oliver and like Teron Johnson? Could we do it? Probably not. What if I threw in, I don't even know at this point. What am I throwing in? Desmond King. Would this go through? Oh, that is so close, dude. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay. For Ed Oliver and Curtis. No, I'm not going to trade for Curtis Samuel. I don't know. Like, I'm giving up a lot of value, but at the same time, like, okay, Daquan Jones as well. Could I get him? Linebacker Matt Milano. Could I? Yeah, I don't even know why I tried. Okay, for their 2 defensive tackles. Oh, and it's still declined. Oh my gosh, dude. I have 15 seconds. I gotta hurry up. So, what pick did I take out on accident? The 3rd rounder. Okay, we have 10 seconds left. This is my last trade. Okay, I did not make as many trades as I would like, but it was also very hard considering that the picks were valued so late. Wow, okay. I feel like I sold that heavily, but I don't know. I mean, I'll adjust some positions around and then we'll look at the roster. Okay, so I did decide to make one huge move after the trades and stuff. I signed Trace McSorley because we needed a backup quarterback, so I figured why not. But anyways, though, just checking out our overall, we are an 87 team overall with an 89 offense and an 85 defense. But I mean, just looking at this offense, man, this offensive line is great. Everyone on the offensive line is at least an 80 overall, which is very solid. You know, we added Eric McCoy, Robert Hunt, and Orlando Brown, and there's some very solid additions to this offensive line. So Joe Mixon will be absolutely cooking this season, and CJ Stroud is going to have all the time in the world to throw. And of course, we did add Chris Olave into our receiving core, so that gives CJ Stroud another target to throw to. But yeah, just in general, man, this offense is very solid. 89 overall is very solid. I'm very happy with that. I feel like this offense is very solid, and this offense can definitely get us to a Super Bowl. So yeah, that's what the offense is looking like. Now let's go check out the defense. And now here, checking out the 85 overall defense, I'm actually pretty surprised this defense is only an 85 overall. You know, you would think it would be a little higher, maybe like an 87 or an 88 or something like that. But you know, that's fine. They can underrate us all they want. But besides that, just looking at this defense, man, this defensive line is actually insane. We got Danielle Hunter and Trey Hendrickson coming off the edge at 88 and 89 overall. And then on the interior, we got Ed Oliver and Danico Autry. Like, we might lead the league in sacks. Like, that very well could happen. And then just looking at our secondary, we got Derek Stingley out there with Jalen Petrie, and then Adebo out there with Jimmy Ward. This secondary is very solid, and I could very well see us having a top 5, maybe even top 3 pass defense this season. And then, of course, our linebackers, we got Jermaine Pratt, Christian Harris, and then we got Aziz out there. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I'm not even going to try. But he's a very solid player nonetheless, and all of our linebackers are very solid. But like I said, we definitely should be above an 85 overall. I don't understand that, but you know, is whatever. But yeah, that's enough of me talking. It's time to actually see how this team does on the field. So before we actually do the simulation, we got to do the record prediction. We do it before every simulation. So what my prediction is going to be, I think we'll go 12-5. I think for sure we're going to win our division. But as for playoff seeding, I mean 12-5, that would be probably the 2 seed, maybe the 3 seed. I guess we'll see how the seeding turns out, but I feel like we'll get the 2 or 3 seed. I'll be happy with either. I mean, as long as we make the playoffs, that's really what matters. But I mean, getting a first round bye would be pretty solid as well. So yeah, my prediction 12-5. You guys can comment your record predictions if you would like. And without further ado, let's go ahead and sim the season. Alright, so the season simulation is almost over. My prediction was what, like 12-4? Something like that, I think. And so we went 7-10. Are you serious? 7-10? Oh my gosh. Dude, that's actually insane, bro. We were not even top 15 for anything besides defensive pass yards per game. We were 17th with offensive points per game, and then with everything else, we were worse than 20th. That's actually insane, bro. Wow. Okay, well, that was very underwhelming. So we were the 12th seed in the AFCs. Like, I mean, I understand, you know, this is not the greatest roster of all time. I get that. But, like, to completely miss the playoffs, that's actually insane. I can't believe that. But I mean, I guess it is what happens. So, I mean, I have really no choice but to believe it. Well, I mean, that's very unfortunate, but you know, I guess it is what it is. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the Houston Texans speeder build. So yeah, you guys can let me know in the comments which team you guys would like to see me do a speeder build of next. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate that. And if you guys are interested in checking out my other content, I do have a ton of playlists on my page. I have college football 25 content, Madden 25 content, 2K content, and just gaming content in general. If you guys are interested, you guys can feel free to go check those out. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.